Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Bug, and today we've got some slightly boring for some people, but slightly interesting for others. So, my most recent comment, which was only a few minutes ago, was from Canon Vlogs. I'm going to have to check your channel out. That sounds interesting. Can you please do a video on how the bus routes and truck routes and all the stuff for your company work? I don't understand how it all works or how to set them up. Well, absolutely. You sent that message just as I was about to come on and start recording, so perfect timing. Right. So, let's start from scratch as if I've just started playing the game. I've just got up to driver level 10 because that's your requirement to start a company, and I want to start a company. So, first of all, I'll travel down to here, City Hall. Right there. Sigwipo downtown next to the car dealership. So you travel to City Hall, you go to see the lady standing on the steps out front. She will sell you a company. Start your company. I'm pretty sure it's free, but I can't be 100% sure on that. Right. I've got my company, and I'm now buying my first truck. So let's buy a truck. I've already bought a truck. It happens to be the Cougar. So, let's just remove this from my company just so I can add it to my company. Right, so this is my company, and I've got 5 empty spaces right here. Or there will be nothing showing right here, and it will say 0 of 5 up here, I think. So that's what you're seeing on your screen, 0 of 5. You've got nothing here. So you'll click Add, and then your new truck that you've just bought, or bus that you want to add to your company, you'll scroll down your list of vehicles, click on it, double click on it, and boom, that is now a company vehicle. Right, so this is my truck route tab right here. So you'll go over to here and you will go add. So this truck, I want it, for instance, to travel, I don't know, I want it to carry oil, crude oil, down to or up to Jeju Harbour. So when you go to the harbour, this is the one you want to click on here, and it says here supply, fuel, demand, crude oil. So I want it to travel from Oji to Jeju over and over again. It will just keep doing that. It will go 1 2 1 2 1 2 until you tell it otherwise. If you've got 3 4 5, it'll also do that. So, say for instance, I want it to travel from OG to there with crude oil, drop the crude oil off, then it's going to pick fuel up and take it back to OG. I don't know if there's a way to stop it from doing that, but that's what it does. Right, I don't want it to take the fuel down there. There's no reason for the fuel to be there, so I want my fuel storage to be... Okay, I want the fuel that it picks up from there to be dropped off down here in Noksan. There we go. So now it's going to go from OG to Jeju, then to Noksan. So it's going to pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off. And then it's going to go back to OG to pick up again. Then it will drop off, and it will just keep rinsing and repeating that cycle. Obviously, once I've okayed that you can also rename it up here. You can call it, I don't know, Bob's Journey. There you go. Okay, done. That's now Bob's Journey. So, when you go back to here, obviously that just says CUDA spawnable. You click on the 3 dots, then you come over to truck route, assign route, Bob's Journey, and as long as you've already spawned the vehicle, that says spawnable, not spawned. So, what you've got to do is come over to a spawn point. I can't spawn it in there, it's too small. So I'm going to do it down here just because it's quick and easy. CUDA spawned. Jump out, and then when you're in the vehicle, it'll when you get out of the vehicle, it'll ask you if you want to give it to a hired NPC driver. If you're just planning on using this vehicle and you don't want the NPCs to use it, obviously click cancel. It will stay there. It will do its thing. It will just literally just sit there. But when you get out, if you click OK, it does nothing because it doesn't have a trailer on it. if that had a trailer on it, a fuel tanker trailer, it would then go off and do its thing. But currently, it just tells you no cargo space. But it is spawned. So, if it had a trailer, that would be currently working. Is my trailer doing anything? Right, my trailer is not doing anything, so I can actually spawn that. Tango 40. You do not have to own the trailer. You can just go and borrow one from a trailer spawn point, and it will use that. It will carry on using that indefinitely, as far as I know. So, now if I get out, okay, there it goes. It's off to do its thing. So let's jump in, and we can just follow along with Bob, and he's going to go and do what we've just told him to do. Right. That is Bob sorted. I'm going to leave that on for now, just so you can get a gist of what it's doing. Obviously I'm going to delete that soon because I've got no reason to be... Ooh, what did I just click on? Oh, I clicked on that. I've got no reason to be giving oil to Giju and then fuel to them right now. So, but if you, for instance, wanted to do what I'm doing, wanted to supply the supermarkets, which I'm guessing is why you've asked, then what you need to do is, I would personally grab a Kira flatbed, or a few Kira flatbeds. Let's head to here. Bob can carry on doing Bob. He'll earn me a little bit of money while I'm doing this tutorial anyway, so I don't mind. Right, so let's grab a car to get there with. Turn my seat right. Quite a nice car. And it's very easy to build when you know how to cheat. Well, not cheat, but you know how to play the system. Right. So, Kira flatbed, right here. 40,000, and you do not need to modify it. It will just do its thing as standard. It carries, I believe, 6 pallets in the back, and bread pallets, or meat pallets, I think, are the easiest. Meat box, they're the easiest things to set up. So that's what I've set up. I've gone for, where are we? Truck routes, meat. So I got my Kira, and I set up this route for it. So it starts off at the meat factory. That's its first call, number 1. Then it comes over to Giju supermarket. Then number 3, back to the meat factory to reload. And then number 4, down to Seongsan supermarket right there. Then it rinses and repeats that cycle over and over again. But meat doesn't just grow on trees. It grows on animals. But in the game, it doesn't grow on animals. It grows in harbours. So you've got to take that one. Yep. You've got to take the containers from the harbour down to the meat factory to let them turn the containers into meat for some weird reason. Don't ask questions, that's just the game and that's what it is. So, if you're only doing that one run, you just set that up as number 1. Literally, there's 2 choices there and there. Either one, doesn't matter, they're both the same. And then number 2 needs to be Gujwa meat. Is that Gujwa? Gujwa? Meat factory. And then it will carry on going from there to there to there to there to there to there. So I've got mine going from there to there, then back, and then to the bread box. Well, other order, but whatever. Bakery, sorry. And then it comes back, and then it goes to the airport as well. Because when you deliver to the bakery, it makes bread pallets, but you need pallets as well. So it delivers the containers to there, then it comes back and reloads, then it delivers the containers to there, because it turns them containers into pallets. Turns them ones into bread, turns them ones into pallets. Then, on my other route, I've got basically the same thing happening, but from this place. This is the other container place, obviously. goes from there to turn to the warehouse to turn them ones into pallets. So I can also pick pallets up down here. It does the same there as well. Because my second run, that's where is it? Where's pumpkins? There. So I've got another Kira. Starts off here, delivers to Halim supermarket, and then it comes back and picks up pallets from the warehouse that have just been turned into pallets from containers. Then it comes back and reloads. Then it comes down and delivers here, and then back pick up the pallets and back to the pumpkin farm. It does sound complicated when you go over it and over it and over it, but once you've just made one, it's a copy and paste. So you can literally make one when you understand it, you know what to do. So what I did to find out which was the best and easiest to do, I came into the map here. So each of these boxes, so that square there, Seongsan, that square there for Jeju, that square there for Halim, that square, etc, etc. You've got to satisfy their needs in each one. So that's why I'm delivering pumpkins from here to here, and then picking up the pallets and then going back for this box, because then my town bonus for Halim is satisfied. Then that same truck, after it's done that run, it then picks up pumpkins from there and brings them down to here. Yes, it isn't the most convenient route. You could actually pick something up from more local, like there you go, corn farm. You could have it deliver from there to there and then back again, obviously picking up pallets from there on the way, but you've still got to deliver containers from somewhere. That would be the closest place. So you'd have a truck delivering containers down to there and then back again, or you could be delivering containers while your NPCs are doing the boxes, whatever. But I've got one truck delivering to here and here, and then another truck delivering from here, delivering to here and here, and then I've got a third truck just delivering to Gappa. So my third truck, I always end up pressing the wrong buttons. Truck routes, bread to Gappa. So my third truck is literally just picking up bread from the bakery, bread pallets, and delivering them down to Gappa. And then on the way back, it's picking up its pallets from there. Do you remember the containers were coming from there down to here? Turns them into pallets, picks up the pallets, and then brings them back up to here. And then it drops them off, reloads, and then rinses and repeats that cycle. Comes back down here, drops bread off, and that is what's satisfying my Gappa. Although it hasn't done it yet since I've logged on, so that's why it's still at 0. But it will. And because it's only doing the one, it will actually satisfy that need better than a lot of the others, even though it's got further to travel. But it's not sharing it between two towns. And I did that because it's got further to travel. I don't know whether that's relevant or not, but, you know, that's how I've done it. You do not have to do it the same way that I've done it. There is most likely a much better way of doing it. But, oh yeah, don't forget, you have to keep repairing your company vehicles. Every now and again, they will come down, the bar will come down, and then literally just click that, cost you 100, press OK, or click that and then press enter, and then it does the same thing. Now, I've just spent 300 repairing that for no reason now. Right, I think that is pretty much truck routes covered. I mean, I think that was easy enough that anyone can understand it. If you're still struggling with it, let me know, I'll go for it again, or jump on Discord, and if we're online at the same time, I mean, I know you're awake now because you just messaged me that, and I think, did you say what? No, you didn't say what country you're in, but yeah, give me a message on Discord and jump on a game with me, or I'll jump in your server and help you do it directly in your server. Anytime, British time, between like 7:30 AM and kind of 3 PM, I can make time to come and help you. Right, bus routes. So, very much the same. You buy the bus from Namwon bus dealership up here, or you can buy the first two mini buses when your level's low from the main dealership here. I personally wouldn't bother buying them. I would just get your level up until you can buy one of the big buses, because they're pointless. They don't earn enough money to warrant owning them. I mean, long term they probably would eventually, but it would take forever. Plus, they don't really carry many people, so they don't do much for your bonuses. Try and get your bus level up to 20, and then you can just buy the big bus and be done with it. Right, so what somebody requested or recommended that I do, and I'm glad because that was brilliant advice, was go through every single standard bus route. Like, you will have a load on here that I haven't got. So you click on the 3 dots and then click delete there. Just get rid of all of the standard ones and create your own, because the standard ones work around. Whoever it was that told me that, thank you, and I'm glad I took your advice, because they were crap and making your own is 100% better. In fact, 100 times better, not even 100% better. So, let's go into my bus routes. For instance, right, let's get rid of the bus stops and the towns. So, actually, I'll leave the towns up. So what I've got, my terminal long run, that is my flagship route. It's because it manages to give bonuses for every single town in one route. And it's very easy to set up also. So, I'll do it from scratch now. I apologise to everybody else who's actually just hoping for a decent episode here. This is mainly a tutorial episode. So I will actually record 2 episodes today. So this one's just a tutorial episode, and then the next one will be a proper episode. So if you're not looking to learn anything, then just go and watch the other one. It will be coming out literally straight after this one anyway. So, right. So you've just bought your bus, you've added it to your company exactly the same way as before, and spawned it. Don't forget to spawn it. So, what I want to do is I want to build the terminal long run the same as I have on the one that I use now. First of all, head off here. Now, what I like to do is go round clockwise, because there's another route you can do that goes around anti-clockwise. If you ever fancy doing bus routes yourself, you can go anti-clockwise while your NPC is going clockwise, and you're not taking each other's passengers. Because if you're going the same way as your NPC, you're picking up all the passengers and leaving the NPC with none. Or vice versa, they're picking them all up and leaving you with none. So, if you go that way, you're picking up all the bus stops on your side of the road, and then they go that way, or vice versa, sorry, and then they're picking up all the passengers on their side of the road. Everybody wins. It means you get double the amount of passengers picked up rather than half the amount. So, first stop, always a terminal. I click on that one, I don't know why, probably because if I ever want to do the bus route myself, instead of letting the NPC do it, it's nearby to the house, you can just jump on it, whatever. You can start on any terminal, makes no difference. For the purpose of the video, I'm going to start with the one that I started with on mine, don't know why. Right, so, what you want to do is you want to zoom right in, pick which way you want to go. Personally, I would make this route twice, but go in opposite directions. I did mine kind of differently on my anti-clockwise one. It doesn't matter if they're not perfect. So, as you can see, there's a lot more people on the right-hand side of the road. If you go round, it will take a while, but you can count up. Look, see, there's 6 people on that side of the road, none on there. 1, none. 1, none. 1, 5, 6. That one's the odd one out. 2, 5, odd out again, equal. 5 of that terminal. But yeah, there you go. 1, none. That I always find equal. Yeah, for the most part, there's more people on that side. So I've got it going clockwise anyway. So what I like to do is I come out of the terminal, and then first stop is probably this one here, because he'll come out and he'll turn right, and then it's on the right hand side of the road, and then he can turn right down here, come down to this one. Because if you come out of there and come straight to the first stop up here, he actually misses out on this one, and this one. So 3 extra stops for free, basically. So that one's stop number 4. So he comes out of the terminal, first stop, second stop, third stop. Make sure you don't accidentally click on the left hand side of the road ones, otherwise he'll start doing, like if I accidentally pick that now, he's then going to come out of here, turn all the way around here, come around here to turn around, and then come back again. It's a massive journey when he could just do a 3-point turn. Right, so he's going to come out of here, turn left, and then it's going to go to the junkyard. There's never really anybody there, but whatever, you're driving past anyway, you might as well stop. Same as the bank. So, down here, now you've got a choice. You can come out here, turn right, and then you can pick these two up, and then come down to here, and then go to the terminal, or you can do what I do and come down here. I do this one because there's 3 stops. That's an extra 33% chance of picking up a passenger than coming down these two because there's only 2 stops. Makes no difference, your choice. Actually, 4 stops. That's, there you go, 50% more chance. So, right hand side of the road, right hand side of the road, right hand side of the road, right hand side of the road. Keep going around like this. Right, this is where it gets tricky because you've got the terminal there that you do want to stop at because that's usually got more people on it. Plus, most people want to get off at a terminal, so you don't want to miss out on that one. But at the same time, is you don't want to miss out on these. So what I like to do is click on this one first because it's on the right hand side of the road. Then you can turn left there, come down here, and stop at that one. Then he can come back here, turn left again, come back past the terminal, and then come up to this stop. So that one didn't get missed. That one does, but whatever. I mean, you could technically have him turn left there, pick up that one, and then come to here first. And then he can come out and come back that way. But whatever. I've done it that way, so that's what I'm showing you. Anyway, so he comes to there, then he comes to there. But again, there is a choice here. You could... No, not there. There's a choice up here. So he can turn right there, pick up them ones. Then he can go back onto the main road there. And then he can come in here, pick up them ones, back onto the main road here. Come into the terminal, always go into the terminal, never skip a terminal, and then here you've got the choice. So you can either turn right here and come down here, and then down here, and then to here, or you can go to this one, and then here, and then here, and then you can come back here, here, here. Personally, I would say go to this one, then this one, and you can turn around, come to this one, and come to this one. Oh, actually, no. You want to go to this one, then to this one, and then you can turn around there and pick up that one, then that one, and then he can come down here and rejoin the road back to that one. See what he's done there? So terminal, and then it does all this little ring because he picks up a load of bus stops without ever having to turn around on himself. Yes, there are a few misses that he could take, like for instance he could do that one instead of that one because there's more people on it. Makes no difference. You pick whatever you want to pick. In fact, I might actually just do that because I might end up keeping this as my main route. If I've done it. Get rid of that one as well, and that one. So straight out the terminal, so it comes to this one here, 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 then he can come around here, and then I can either pick that one or that one. I will go with this one. Then he can come down, take that one. So, out there, round there, round there, round, back to the main road. Oh, might as well pick that one up, seeing as he wants to pick that road, so go to there as well. So that win-win. Could even grab that one at the same time, then that one, then down here. There you go. Extra few stops for free. Right, so then moving on, all onto the right hand side of the road again. Right here we got, I like to come in here and then come down here, then to there, because he's going past that anyway, might as well do that loop, then to that one. So it does that loop twice basically, and then comes around, and then might as well take this little detour. Then you've got another bus terminal here, but don't click on that one straight away, because you've got a right hand side over here, which you can do that and then come down this way, but then you don't get to pick that one up. But if you come down in here, pick that one up first, then he comes out here, then he's back to the terminal, he's picking that one up, then he comes to the terminal, then he can come out and pull right. So that manages to pick both of them up without any extra work. Then that one, obviously. Then again, we're going to take a detour down here, take that one. Again, you could skip that one and take that one instead, because then he'll just come down here and do that one and then back round. That's fine. That will probably pick up more people anyway. This one, you can have him divert off and go down to there, It's a long way and there's never usually people down there, so it's up to you. If you want to do it, do it. If not, don't. Then that one, and then you can come off and do an offshoot again. So I would say come up here, first of all pick that one up, because it's on the right hand side, then that one's on the right hand side, then that one, then that one, then that one, then you come down here, that one, back onto the main road for that one, and then you got one more stop left, that one, and then that's all 50. If you try adding any more, it tells you cannot have more. So that is the perfect ring for that part of town. Then I would grab another route. So okay, this one, call this Ollie Ring 2, because it's called the Ollie Ring on the standard one. Call it Ollie Ring 2, and then you'll know it's your new and improved version. Boom, done, saved. Now that's in there. Then you go over to your vehicles, and then on your buses, so this is my bus, click assign route under bus, and then Ollie Ring 2, click on that, and then you're done. I don't want to change that at the moment, so that's what that is. Done, sorted. Obviously, if you wanted to do it the way I've done it on my terminal long run, you'd have to skip a few of them stops, and instead of having 50 there, save. I mean, I've got one there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 14 stops because I've done them on the way there and on the way back on the other side of the road. So he comes off, he goes all of the right hand side ones, goes to the terminal, then comes back, and then all of the right hand side ones on the way back as well. Same with that one there. Does that one on the way in, that one on the way out, and terminal, the racetrack. Does that one on the way in, then that one, then that one, then back onto the main road. So yeah, he's got them all, and all I had to do was just skip a few. So instead of going all the way around twice to pick up them all, I've just done that one, that one, that one, that one, and then back onto the main road, and then I skipped one around here somewhere, and then that one, terminal. So yeah, I hope that is somewhat helpful. I mean, personally, what I would do is I would go with the one that I've just done on camera there. That you can see the difference in the amount of stops there. So there's a lot less in GG as well. So what I would do is I would build 2 routes. I would delete all the standard ones, make Ollie Ring 2, so it does just them 4 towns there, and then do another route separate with a smaller bus, maybe the little, I can't remember what it's called, Air City, I think, or no, Lilliput, and then have it just running, then have it just running around Gappa, like maybe do just all of these stops here or something. Then you'll still get your Gappa bonus, but you've just got a little minibus running around there, because when you have pardon me, when you have your main bus coming all the way down here, it takes up a lot of time. So, but it's up to you. I've got my Cheetah Mark 1, which is the biggest bus in the game, doing all of the whole map, and then I've got another separate bus, Roadmaster, doing the anti-ring, which is like, remember when I said have another route going the opposite way? Wrong one. Mine's called the anti-ring, so anti-clockwise ring. It does exactly the same route, but it does it in the opposite direction. So it's picking up all the bus stops that the other one's missing. Obviously, there is missing some in the central, like all these ones get skipped by both. They never really have that many people on them. They're all at 0s and 1s. So I was like, it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, what are you really losing out on? So yeah, that hopefully explains that a little bit better. But again, if not, give me a message on Discord and jump in the game with me, and I will explain it further if I can. I don't think there is any other relevant... No, there's no other relevant comments. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this one here, and I'm going to upload this one completely separately, and then this can just be a tutorial episode. My first ever proper tutorial episode. And then next episode is coming out straight after this. So thank you for watching. I hope this helped. Give us a like and subscribe if you're not already. And bye bye for now.